Good guys, you might Aries Tao here.
Lately, I have been experimenting with continuous light and new AI image tools. In this video, I will show you how I use the Godox RS60R to create cinematic shots, then took it further with Mid-Journey generated background and Photoshop Harmonize tool.
So the first look is the sunrise behind the cloud on the ice. I imagine this would be happening somewhere at the South Pole or the North Pole. I also want to go there to see sunrise. Well, life isn't exactly work out the way I want. However, this little photo shoot fulfills my dream. The second thing is desert sunset. It could be even happening on another planet, such as Mars. And finally, we have this moonlight garden. As an introvert, I always enjoy this calm and even a little bit of loneliness feel. The Godox RS60R. The light has the size of a coffee mug. Fully supports with the Godox app and with complete accessory set can be packed into a compact carry case. Scene 1. Cloudy day sunrise on ice, which I use softbox to mimic the sun coming through the cloud.
I set the lights for around 4600K for the soft morning look. If I want it to be more dramatic, I will push it down to 2400K for a golden sunset vibe. Next, I add skylights from the left and right. Then move them closer just to focus on her hair, not her face. Finally, I bounced an 8300 Pro off the wall for a gentle feel on the shadow details.
Scene 2. Desert sunset, almost like a silhouette, which I use 3R60 to mimic the light rain behind the model.
By shifting the hairlight color from 4600K down to 2400K, I can instantly mimic a golden sunset look on her hair. The third light, which was on her face, is now behind her leg to create separation. In this setup, I don't even need a key light on her face since I'm going for an almost silhouette look, if that makes sense.
Scene 3. The moonlight garden. Here I use my favorite accessory, the optical projector, to mimic the moonlight coming through the foliage.
An optical projector is perfect for mimicking a pocket of sunlight or moonlight in this case, because it creates a narrow, harsh sunbeam. Here I used it with a leaf gobo to simulate moonlight filtering through the foliage. In nature, those shadows are never razor sharp, so instead of making them crisp, I soften the edges for a more natural look. Next is the skylight as fill, which mimics moonlight bouncing off clouds. First, I shift the color cooler in Godox app to get a bluish tone. Then I double diffuse the light, adding a diffuser and bouncing it off the ceiling to create that softer ambient glow.
Summarization after I use R60 for last couple of weeks. It is so light and small. I find it much easier and quicker to set it up by myself. Generally, I can finish setting up the lights within 5 minutes. So it's a huge advantage for run and gun kind of shooter, such as wedding photographer or videographers, or studio portrait without any assistant. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is your mate Aries Tao. I will see you the next time.